7 weather with meteorologist Erika Delgado.
We look forward to seeing that. South Florida, we also look forward to some kind of cooling. Unfortunately, we're not seeing it just yet. We're in the mid to some upper 70s out there. Big difference from yesterday, and all it took was to start the morning off with the breeze off the water, but also a little more of a breeze. 75 in Fort Lauderdale and Key Largo, 73 in Miami, 76 degrees right now in Key West. The temperatures right now are anywhere between 4 to as high as 8 degrees warmer than we were yesterday at this very time, and it's all because of that breeze coming off the water. We're also noticing some changes, a few more specks and spotty showers developing along the Gulf Stream, moving on shore across Palm Beach. We had 1 or 2 push through Broward County. Again, not too terrible, but it's just a sign that the weather pattern is slowly starting to change, and we're gradually seeing those moisture levels increase across the area. Where we're seeing a lot of moisture is right here across the Tennessee Valley into the lower Mississippi Valley. This is the same storm system that pushed through Texas, leaving severe weather there yesterday. That's the front that's going to eventually reach us here in Florida, but not until the end of the week. Ahead of it, we do remain mainly dry, but of course a spotty shower will be possible. And today you'll notice just a little more of a breeze across South Florida. Heading into tomorrow, you'll feel the difference. It's going to feel more humid. It'll be a muggy start with a few spotty showers in the mix, and there's that very slow moving front now beginning to enter Florida. By Thursday, Thanksgiving, it's going to be marching south across the state and then entering the South Florida area, which means, unfortunately, not only does our Thanksgiving remain on the warm side, but we'll see scattered showers in the mix. And here's a little preview of the second half of the work week here. Again, humid day on Wednesday. It'll still be humid to start Thursday, but then there'll be some showers. And I think if you are out late Thursday evening, you'll begin to feel the difference in the air mass. You will definitely feel the difference on Friday because the dry air and the cooler air will already be in, so our highs will only be in the 70s, plus Friday looking very windy, and those windy conditions will continue. We do still have a moderate risk of rip currents across area beaches. Winds will be out of the east today, and offshore could be up to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet, Biscayne Bay a moderate chop. Heading into the Florida Keys, coastal waters a light to moderate chop. Seas beyond the reef could occasionally reach as high as 5 feet today. We do have a tide change happening this morning, and it's low tide in the next hour. Key West at 6:56. Otherwise, high tide will take over in the 11 o'clock hour this morning, and that's coming up in both Fort Lauderdale and in Miami. So highs today will be similar to yesterday, maybe about a degree cooler just because of that stronger breeze, especially along our coastal areas. Otherwise, expect mid to lower 80s. Can't rule out a spotty shower, but I think today will be mostly dry, and I think we'll see fewer showers than what we saw yesterday, those isolated showers. Low rain chance tonight. You'll feel the difference, muggy, especially heading into tomorrow morning. It's going to feel a lot different. And then, of course, those showers on Thursday. If you don't have, if you have plans outdoors for Thursday evening, you may want to either have that covered or maybe move it indoors so you're not battling those showers. And that's your 7 on 10 forecast.
7 weather with meteorologist Erika Delgado.
All right, South Florida so far, mostly quiet conditions. You'll notice though temperatures are a little warmer than we were yesterday. Mostly mid 70s. We're starting to see a few upper 70s out there. 75 in Fort Lauderdale, 74 Miami, 76 to 77 degrees across the Florida Keys. So if it feels warmer outside, it's because it is. And we're about 4 to 6 degrees warmer now than we were at this very time yesterday. And all it took was a stronger breeze coming off the water this early in the morning for those temperatures to not cool anymore, I guess I should say. Spotty showers, though, have returned to the forecast once again this morning. A few across the Middle Keys. We've even seen a few of them pushing through northeast Broward County. None of these showers are producing any significant rainfall, but I mention it because it's a sign that the weather pattern is starting to change, and we're going to really feel the difference tonight into tomorrow. And it's all because there's going to be a front that's going to be pushing through Florida, and that front right now we find from the Tennessee Valley all the way down into the lower Mississippi Valley. This is the same storm system that was the focal point for severe weather in Texas yesterday, even producing a tornado. That front will be entering Florida on Wednesday, but ahead of it today, a spotty shower will be possible. Otherwise, most of us should remain dry. But one thing you will notice as well is there'll be a little more of a breeze across South Florida, especially along our coastal locations. Heading into Wednesday, it's going to feel more humid outside, so it's not going to feel like those nice conditions we've been dealing with since earlier this week and especially especially last weekend. But there comes that front already entering Florida, providing some showers across the northern half of the state. So maybe if that's where the holiday takes you throughout this week, just know that the front will be pushing through. So by Thursday morning, Thanksgiving, if you'll be in the central and northern Florida area, it will be quite chilly for you. If you're going to be across South Florida, it'll still be warm and humid with unfortunately scattered showers returning to the forecast. So just plan accordingly. We already know there will be showers. Let's have that covered or possibly indoors if possible. We do have a moderate risk of rip currents across area beaches. Winds could reach up to 15 to maybe gusting up to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Biscayne Bay, a moderate chop. Heading into the Florida Keys, coastal waters, a light to moderate chop with seas occasionally reaching as high as 5 feet, but no advisories across any South Florida waters. We do have a low tide this hour, and it's coming up at 6:56 in Key West. Otherwise, Fort Lauderdale, your high tide takes over at 11:18 this morning. 11:47 a.m. will be the high tide in Miami. High temperatures will be in the mid to lower 80s. Our coastal areas maybe not as warm as yesterday because of that stronger breeze. And we'll see a few more clouds passing through just because of that ocean influence. Spotty showers will be possible. Rain chances remain low tonight, but of course a sprinkle is possible. Temperatures once again will remain in the 70s. So you're going to feel the difference tomorrow. Warm and humid conditions, highs in the mid 80s. And again, more cloud cover on your Thanksgiving. It will still be warm and humid, and we'll see those showers. Front comes through. If it clears completely, it looks like all of South Florida will be dry on Friday. It will be turning windy, and that lingers into Saturday. That's your 7 on 10 forecast.